What up, what up? It's Katie Carey, your aura alchemist, your tarot guide, your soul transformation and abundance guide. I wear many hats. I've got lots of tools in my toolbox. All of them are designed to help me with the single mission of helping you create a life where you can thrive from the heart, live for the soul, and allow abundance to follow. Yeah, that's right. Heart, soul, abundance, purpose, deep fulfillment, spiritual, sacred connection and intimacy with the spirit realm, with divinity, with your higher self, with the person that you're meant to be in this lifetime. That's what I do. And today, this is your daily psychic transmission. I've been doing it a little differently. I'm trying stuff out. I'll be doing these daily transmissions probably through the end of May. And right now, just so you know, for anybody watching for the first time, for every 100 subscribers that I get through the month of May on my channel, which I am finally feeding and moving into full-time versus I usually used to be on Facebook. For every 100 subscribers, you are going to get a sacred 3-hour transformation intensive with me. That is worth a value of a lot of dollars. Basically what that means is that not only we will take a look at every life area in your life, you will get psychic insight on those areas as well as my personal mentorship, and we will look at strategies and next steps and what energy blocks are in your way, and you will get to be one of my experimental first time clients in some shamanic meditations that I've been wanting to guide my clients through on a one-on-one basis. Now, my one-on-one clients usually love playing with me anyways, but I am wanting to try a couple different things, and so you will get to be my guinea pig. So I hope that 10 of you get to take advantage of this experience by the end of May. Don't you? So subscribe. You can also join my Vibe Tribe on Patreon if you want, but in the meantime, let's get into the daily psychic transmission. You can check out my previous daily readings on this page, Monday through Thursday. They are all posted. They will all be relevant to you, and they go very deep into insight. I also want to tell you, this is not for everybody. There are no accidents. I specifically pull these daily cards, or I channel from spirit, for the people who need to hear this and the people who are going to watch this. What that means is that then those people who need this message find it easier. They find this video, and those who are going to watch it get information that's relevant to you, not to the collective, not to whatever energies are buzzing around, but to you in your life to apply today. Sorry, I keep shaking my camera by shaking the table. Pardon me. Let's look at what's up. Yesterday I pulled one card for each sign. Today I'm just going to do 3 cards moving into the weekend because I probably won't do another psychic transmission until Monday. Okay, what I decided to do was pull a card representing you, I'll pull a card about what's crossing you right now, and I'll pull a card about what's ahead. And I specifically did that. I asked about coming through the weekend, because you'll have me again on Monday, and we'll take things one step at a time together. What we have right now is a robbing Peter to pay Paul. They're also showing me an image of, that is a signal of a really deep relationship that I have with this card, which is specifically like, imagine a person on stage with 7 faces all the time. That's you. 7 faces. You have this face for these people, and this face for these persons, and this aspect for those people, and they never can come together, and they can never be one. And I got news for you. It's nobody's fault but yours. It's understandable. It happens. There are things that you internalized as you grew up and as you survived through certain situations that you said, I have to be this for these people, to be accepted, to take care of them, to be responsible for them, to be received, to protect myself. You have all these stories about these different aspects of yourself. Who are they? Who are you with what people? And we mean this really. When we ask questions, we invite you to write this down and really contemplate this. So, who are you on a daily basis with who? Who do you go for what, right? So we talked about this on Monday's transmission about support. Where do you get your support? What does support look like for you? How are you asking for it? Where is your priority of support right now? Therefore, who are the people in your circle right now and who needs to be out of that circle? So there's been a lot of questions like that. Well, now we're asking you to examine yourself. Who are you with different types of people? And why do you go to those people to be that person? Do you like it? Does it feel good? Or do you feel like you have to be that person for XYZ? And a real easy question to find that out is, how do you feel when you're done hanging out with them? What kind, so you're this person for these type of people, therefore you only like to hang out with those people once a month, or you can hang out with them, but it has to be in these circumstances or in this place, or else they exhaust you. That doesn't mean you need to throw them away completely, but that is going to tell you, and you might be this person. The person you feel you have to be around these people, that might only have to do with your judgments, your beliefs, and your feelings and your own projections, not because they need you to be that person. And that's why these questions are good to ask. Why do you feel like you have to be this person? Why do you hide these other things? Does that serve you? What's the benefit? There is some benefit. There was some benefit. That's why you created this person, in order to engage with the people you're engaging with while you are this aspect of yourself. Okay. So that's you. And that's a good, deep question to take into the week. This is crossed by the Emperor. The Emperor came about for the earth signs yesterday. This is about getting your house in order. This is about... Ooh, so this is coming back in, just the same it was yesterday. Who in these people that you feel like you have to be different with, how are you feeling victimized by them? And then recognize that you're responsible for being yourself, for communicating as yourself, for communicating how you need to be treated. And recognize that you took part in setting up that relationship, and you've been the creator of, and you've been compliant and complacent in whatever your relationship you have with them. So in order to shift that, you're going to need to take responsibility. And the best way to do that is to really recognizing what the benefit was. Even if that benefit doesn't serve you anymore, what the benefit was at the time that relationship was created, or at the time that you felt like you needed that relationship with that person. So the Emperor is saying, in order to put your house in order, it doesn't mean that you need to delete these people or these other aspects of yourself, but you definitely need to understand them in order to utilize them in a way that doesn't exhaust you. Because the part of Seven of Swords is this robbing Peter to pay Paul. All of the time you're taking energy from this place so that you have enough energy to give to this place. So you're really not doing anything that replenishes yourself. You don't have people that just genuinely just feed you just to feed you with no, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to ask, you are just fed naturally. You don't have anything like that in your life right now, or at least you haven't been actively feeding that or going to it or making space for it. So it might be near you, but you're not in that space. So you need that. So that's why you're tired all the time. You're taking from here and you're giving from there, which means as you think about these aspects, this is not all, oh, I'm just giving and giving and giving. No, this robbing Peter to pay Paul is really telling you and asking you and showing you to be aware of where you are the leech. You are the energy vampire. You are like, oh God, I come here to get this thing. Okay, and then it barely revs me up, and then I go, and then I have some energy to give over here. And that's just natural. That's just how life works. There are places you're taking and places you're giving. And so looking at that will really help you evaluate how you are spending your energy currency and spend it more wisely in order to have more energy for yourself and the things that you love. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. Can I get a yes, yes in the comments section? What? I feel very sassy right now. Okay, and ahead we have the Wheel of Fortune. I just find it interesting when this card comes up for a group of people. There are cycles. There is divine timing. And this divine timing doesn't mean that because it didn't work out today, it can't even next week. But if you're tired, honor that you're tired this week. If you didn't get the paid the time you thought you were going to get paid, trust that you're going to get that cycle's going to shift and you're going to get paid when you need to. If you feel like you've been running on fumes and you're wondering when the engine's going to turn over, don't worry. That engine is going to turn over. You are going to get started. You are going to get that momentum. If the things that are in a place of misfortune will be of fortune again. The things that are in fortune now will be at a point of rest or a point of, think of it as a tide that goes in and out. And every area of your life has an in and out. Now that is not a giving and a depletion or giving and a taking away. It's an ebb and a flow. So what parts are flowing and what parts are ebbing for you? Where is the tide rising and where is it falling from the shore? And by the way, when it falls for the shore, that's like it's like a rubber band effect. It's pulling back and then it's coming forward to give again. So it's the ebb feeds the flow and vice versa. The ebb feeds the flow and vice versa. Okay? So that's where you're at. Just honor where you are and trust that it will be turned over. And when you recognize that rhythm, you can utilize it. You can use it to your advantage. You can plan your life around it instead of fighting against it or feeling victimized by it. That's not fun. It's not necessary. Okay, so that's your Friday daily psychic transmission. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Vibe Tribe. You can click on the link below. I've got lots of other goodies coming out. I do recommend you follow my Facebook, follow my blog, you can join my email list. There's so many ways to get in touch with me. And I hope you do that. Namaste, aloha, and so much love.